Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now and getting to start, Carlos Rodon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strikes?
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Towards first, and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And that one finds its way through.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And it's 1-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit. Yelich flies around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Rodon, multi-time All-Star, pulls it in for the out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Up now from ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's way outside. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
He swings and crushes one deep on its way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
Base is empty. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Rodon back to work. That one in the dirt.
No
ball one. Rodon, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Next for Milwaukee. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Time called. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Jason Dominguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. First pitch, and he just misses. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Yanks leave 1. Back in the Bronx, now it's Christian Yelich. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And now it's William Contreras. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Check swing, called strike.
No, he's really working.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Popped up. Terang. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Wells in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And ball 1 to Judge. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Judge out on the play. 3 up, 3 down. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Ch ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Cody Bellinger. Going along. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch misses way outside.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Chisholm in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back. And it is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 out, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Anthony Volpe will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Peralta squeezes it, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 3 and the Brewers 2. New inning getting started. Up. Now for Milwaukee, Oliver. Back now in the Bronx. And now here is Ben Rice. Peralta back to work. Here's a strike. Rice goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Comes up empty.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And now it's 3-2. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells, 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Next pitch,
1-1.
not close, up high. Action in the pen down there. Brian Hudson getting ready to go. Ashby getting cranked up as well. Not even
2-1.
close there. And it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Cabrera
1-2
off of
the
first
count.
with 2 away. Judge rips that one onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 3-2.